Hey, third graders, welcome back to Poetry. Today, our activity is going to be using multiple strategies to figure out new words. And as readers, we always want strategies to figure out new words, or sometimes we call that new vocabulary. I think using these vocabulary strategies is a great skill for third graders to have whenever you're reading anything. So when you come across a word you don't know, one strategy is to use a dictionary or to ask someone, but a lot of times there are clues right there in the text that we as readers can use to figure out what this word might mean. So we're going to work with this poem called This Windmill today. And again, it's by Amy Ludwig van der Water. And here's a quick preview of the poem. This windmill is a spinning wheel, a massive metal flower, threading breezes through her petals, whirling hour by hour, dizzy dancing day and night, a turning, churning tower, whisking winds from all directions, spinning air to power. And as I read through that poem, this word massive had me a little confused. And so I'm going to use the strategy reread and look for clues. And when I reread and look at the title, I can see that this poem is about a windmill. And I'm actually also going to use the reading strategy of visualizing. I'm visualizing windmills. And as I'm thinking about windmills and flowers, I'm thinking, wow, a windmill is really pretty big and a flower is pretty small. So I'm wondering if the word massive would mean big or large. And to double check, I'm going to put that word in the poem in place of this word massive and see if it makes sense. This windmill is a spinning wheel, a big metal flower. Yup. That makes sense. So I can be pretty sure that massive means big or large. Another word that had me a little bit puzzled was the word threading. And I'm going to use the strategy of noticing word parts. So I know what thread is. Thread is this skinny yarn or string that I use when sewing. And I'm also looking at the suffix of ing. And I know that happens a lot when there is a verb. And so if thread is this string, I'm wondering if threading is the moving of this string through something. So I'm going to check and see if threading is moving through something, if that makes sense in my poem. So this windmill is a spinning wheel, a massive metal flower, moving breezes through her petals. Yep, that makes sense. So I noticed my word parts, both the base word of thread and the suffix ing, to help me figure out that threading means moving through something. Your turn. So on Seesaw, you are going to read just this first stanza of a really famous poem called Casey at the Bat. And it's about baseball, in honor that April is the month when we would usually be playing a lot more baseball. But as you read through it, you're going to have this handy dandy vocabulary strategy card on your Seesaw template. And I want you to use your strategies to figure out what you think this word Paul means and what you think the word patrons mean. And I would appreciate it if it wouldn't be, I already know the word, would be my strategy. So be smart, use your clues, and we're going to keep coming back to this list of strategies a lot in the next few days and over the next few weeks. So hopefully we're going to get really good at it. Good luck.